We're good.
Okay, cool. If we could get your opinion on the Second Great Awakening and context of that. I don't have my questions over here, so.
Hang on a second.
That's fine.
Yeah. Let's see how to frame it. Most people, when they study the Second Great Awakening, focus on the revivalist movements in northern New York, spreading to the mid-Atlantic states. One of the things that's very exciting in this documentary is a focus on other aspects in the Second Great Awakening, in particular the rise of the women's movement and abolitionism, as well as the effect on Catholicism.
That's good. Let's see, what's another one? Women's rights in general. What was it? The Seneca Falls Convention. Can you tell us a little bit about that, and how that affected women?
Among the aspects of the Second Great Awakening that had an effect across different groups was the emergence of women's empowerment, which is demonstrated in the Seneca Falls Convention. Here, women came together to speak in their own voices about the necessity to grant equal rights towards women, which was denied.
Comparing the First and Second Great Awakening, is there a difference between them? And yeah.
The interesting thing about the Second Great Awakening is why it's called the Second Great Awakening. There had been an earlier movement of increased attention and spread of religion in the United States. What happened in the Second Great Awakening, though, is the causes or the context in which that occurred: increased immigration, increased industrialization. And similarly with the First Great Awakening, there was disruption in the social realm and economic realm. And for me, that makes this particular moment really interesting as we think back in our own experiences with religious revivals.
Okay, that's a. Do you have any more? More fellowship?
That occurred with abolitionism, female empowerment that's happening in this time period. Could that have happened without the Second Great Awakening? Or would it have taken much longer?
I don't know how to answer that, really. The Second Great Awakening is often attributed as creating the context and the structures for mobilization around anti-slavery and women's rights.